I think it started with me being here doing some interviews for a mobile game we released, and I got a couple clips like on the rail, and then I jumped the 10 stair, and like that kind of went viral, and I was surprised. You know, I didn't really think that anyone would really care about this old man doing some street stuff, and then we went down the line a little bit. We shot to do a kickflip thing, and it was kind of like, well, what else would you want to do at the Berrics? And I was like, well, why not try one of those battle commander things? What does that take? And in my head, it was like, just a couple days, and we, bang out some tricks. And it's like, no, you got to get like 25 to 30 clips. And then I just started looking at my calendar, like, all right, let's figure it out. Tried to get, remember my sort of street mode, which was hard. Had to dig deep. I kind of was trying to think back to early birdhouse days, feasters, ravers, what were the things I was capable of doing then? What did I get hurt doing, and what do I still have the capabilities of? I actually started making a list. It was kind of like my 50 tricks at 50 thing. I was like, all right, here are the goals, and got most of them. There were a few that were just too daunting at my age, and my reflexes. I feel like I accomplished as much as I had hoped to for this. I wouldn't say that it was like a big surprise that I got way more than I thought. It was really near the end, it was more about just trying to get enough to fill the space. And so for me, especially as a transition skater, there's some filler stuff in there just because that's what I'm good at. I know how to skate mini ramps and transitions. And so you're not seeing me on the flat bar. And that's because I don't belong there. The last time I really shot a street video part was probably 93 for Birdhouse Ravers, mostly because that's what we were doing. All the team were street skaters. There were hardly any vert ramps. No one even really cared what you were doing on vert, even though we were learning new tricks. You put that in the video and people literally just fast forward it, and it would be like a brand new vert trick, and it just meh. And I was with the team, so I was skating with Willie, Jeremy Klein, Ocean, Steve Barra, and that was our crew, Andrew, and so I would just kind of join them, and I had enough of a foundation of street skills from my time as a skater in the 80s that I could kind of keep up for a little while. And then once it started getting to flip in, flip out stuff, and I rolled my ankle, I rolled one ankle, then I rolled my other ankle while this one was still healing, and then rolled the other one again, all on handrails, and that was it. I was like, if I'm gonna keep skating in my lifetime, I've got to stick to, I got to stick to vert. And that was kind of when I decided, I'm still good at vert, I'm still innovative there, and I don't really care if that's not the more popular style of skating. This is what I know. Yeah, the big question is why. My wife definitely was the one asking it the loudest, because she would see me come home every time exhausted and kind of beaten up, and I think the answer is I knew I still had it in me to do some of this stuff, and I know I won't, probably very soon in my future. And it was kind of like, let's get it while we can. My favorite part about filming was setting forth these goals of things that I thought I was still capable of but haven't tried in literally decades. And to go back to them and to actually get them. I mean, of all the things here, doing a crooked grind down the ledge was probably the hardest thing to push through for me. I used to do crooked grinds on rails, I used to do them on ledges, and I used to primo out of them a lot. And I got hurt a couple times pretty bad on street tours and kind of gave up. I would say probably mid-90s is when I quit doing crooked grinds on anything. Yeah, I'm excited to finish the project, mostly for my own health and safety, but also because I'm excited to, I feel like I'm going to surprise some people, and that's always fun for me. So, they see me on my ramp all the time and have come to expect that. If I learn a new trick, there's Tony in his happy place doing some new thing on the coping, and it's kind of I'm still proud of that, but I feel like it might get a little monotonous to people. And so I wanted to mix it up, and I'm glad I did. It was a fun experiment. And I put a lot of pressure on myself to do some of the stuff that really scared me, and knowing full well that I could get broken off. Yeah, because I'm still at I'm still at that precipice of age where it's like I'm still limber. I can still bounce back a little bit, but I feel like in the next few years that's going to end, and I won't be able to try the stuff that's scary or dangerous. And so I guess that's it. Why? Because I can now, and I probably won't be able to soon. That's it.